Hello guys, and welcome to Yoshi's Winter Wonderland. So this is day one, and I said that day one would actually, well I didn't say, but it was kind of implied that day one would be the start of me building stuff, but actually I haven't had room for any of you guys to, comment anything to me yet. So this is going to be the hub for that. Make your first comments of what you would like to see me build for day 2 of the advent calendar. And I thought I'd just kind of show you around what is built. The cabin is now fully built. And I can just show you what we're going to be working with. Oh, and builds don't have to be in the cabin at all. In fact, I suspect that after the first couple of days, by which I mean, every other day, the cabin will actually be full or something like that. So the whole landscape around here is ready to be built. And it can be anything. It can be pixel art. It can be full buildings. It can be massive projects. It can be all of that stuff. I will take suggestions for each day of the Yoshi's Winter Wonderland Advent Calendar. So this is the cabin that I built for the series. And I don't know, I just kind of thought it was what kind of suited it. It's very winterish. Obviously, we're in a snow biome, which is perfectly suitable. It snows here all the time, which is happy. Sadly, it isn't actually snowing right now. I think that would be kind of suitable for day 1, but I guess I'm not that lucky. But I really like what I've got here, and I think it's kind of the perfect hub for it. So I'm going to enter in the door. You can kind of see something I've got in there, which you might be able to tell what it is already. But I will just kind of show you around what we are working with today. So you come in here, this is the main door, and straight away you're greeted by this massive, massive Christmas tree. And you may be wondering what this kind of planking is up here. You'll see in a minute. But anyway, we've got the bottom floor here. This area here, I'm going to be actually building a kitchen. That's just something that I still do need to do with the cabin. But I wanted to film this before, just so you kind of got the bare basics of what is here. Just so you can kind of get your ideas flowing and all fresh and happy and crazy. I don't know. Just something very Christmassy. Get in the mood, guys. Get in the mood. Usually I don't get in the mood until very late either. So this is kind of good for me. I need to train myself up. Anyway, so we've got this big Christmas tree. It's got lights. It's got tinsel. I think it would actually be better if we were showing you this at night, because you'd be able to see the lights a bit more, because I actually haven't lit this up as much, apart from the glowstone here, but you can still see the lights promoting a very healthy, warm, merry glow. You can tell I'm being very, very happy with this series. I kind of really want to be. Not that I'm not happy anyway, but it's Christmas. Let's do this. So we got this staircase here. This is a very different staircase. I was building this at first, and I wasn't sure if it was kind of stair overkill. I wasn't sure at first, but I kind of warmed to it. I like it. And it brings you up to this balcony here. I have no idea what I want to do with this balcony yet. So again, your suggestions will be very much welcomed for that. Come out here. And we've got this thing here. This kind of mini balcony just looking over. I'm not going to build anything here. I want to keep this as it is. I love that there's a patch of snow there as well. That's so awesome. It kind of adds to the feeling of it. Because this is just kind of a nice look over the snowy area. So I'm going to keep that as it is. Plus, I don't really want to build on the outside of the house anymore. Just stuff on the inside and then around it. Nothing on the outside of the actual framework of the house. Just a note there, guys. And then you come around here, and to access the top floor, which is this area here, you've got to come up here. So that's the only use this balcony really has right now. Anyway, you come up here. I'm about to fall off the edge there. And you have these 2 sections here with a crossway over to the second. I'm currently using this as my bedroom, and it's not fully furnished yet. I will figure that out. I've got some lamps there just for beautiful work. I know these 2 in the center weren't lit. Originally they were going to be, but I actually thought it kind of looked like a nice pattern with the 2 non-lit and then 2 lit on the outside. I don't know. You guys can totally disagree. Feel free to. I just think it looks kind of cool. And then bookcases, because I'm going to build this area up with bookcases, so that's kind of there just to remind me, if I'm honest. Oh, and this section here, which I have no idea to do with yet. And what I kind of like, actually, this idea came to me halfway through building it, is I first tried doing a really small Christmas tree in the corner of the building here, and it just didn't work, because to get the actual framework of it down, it had to be really big. So it goes up to the roof with a kind of glowstone star at the top. That glowstone star is done horribly. I might remodel that later in the series, honestly. It's kind of done really bad, but it'll do for now. It'll do for now. But the balcony frames around, as you can see, the Christmas tree, which I really like that. I don't know. I just think that was a small yet kind of fancy feature that I added in there. I was quite proud of that. And then, of course, we've got this glass kind of thing here, letting lots of light in. It's a very bright house. That's something I really wanted to have. So this is pretty much the hub. Again, stuff can be built in here. If you want a something built in the house from your suggestion. Try to keep it a bit smaller, I'm going to say, because we are working with a certain amount of room, and I'd like to get a few builds in there, not just one build from one person in the house, you know? So try and do that, but again, we have all of this landscape after we have done that, or, you know, before we've done that as well. Feel free to do whatever in whatever order we want to build around all of this. The snowy biome kind of finishes right there, but it goes quite far out, so I'm not going to build out of the snowy biome, because then it kind of defeats the point of the Christmas advent calendar. So I just thought I'd, you know, let you know about that as well. So, oh god, I thought that was a deer then. I thought that was a deer for a second. That would be so cool. Oh my god, I need to try and retexture cows so they look like deers. I'll get on that. I'm also in the progress of retexturing stuff so it looks like a present, because I want to get some presents under the tree. That hasn't been done yet. So there you go, guys. That is the hub for Yoshi's Winter Wonderland. I'm sorry day one isn't an actual build, but again, it's pretty much not possible because I haven't put out a video on it yet, so this is what that is. So in the comments, guys, leave a suggestion on what you would like to see me build. Every episode I will credit you for the day of the calendar. And at the end of the series, it's not definite yet, so please don't shout at me if I can't do this. But at the end of the series, on the 25th, I do hope, I do hope to try and give away a couple of things for you as a little Christmas present. So, I hope you guys are going to enjoy this series. I am really looking forward to getting it started. And until the next day, guys, I will see you later.